Well, I know I greatly appreciate that. Trust me, I'm well past the age where I want to look, I want to look older than I am. So I appreciate that very much.
Me coming closer to my 30s now, too, I feel the same way.
You young buck, doggone it.
I'm old. The back pain has started settling in,
Well, I mean,
okay.
You're in?
I'm at it now.
Okay, all right.
Do you just want to dive in straight away?
Yeah. I mean, it's the game's a bit underway already, but I think we can get our feet wet with the dual cast this way.
Okay, I'm in.
Alrighty. All right. And now, folks, we're doing something a little bit different. First time trying to dual cast with Inu. How you doing?
Hey guys, I'm fine. Glad to be back.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's been a while. We've been trying to get to this for a bit. So we're watching Brovington. I've watched a couple of his games, came in right at the end. His goal pretty much, he's triggered the avatar of Akatosh once already. And the last game I saw, I came in at the last turn. He'd actually, his opponent conceded because he had it on the board and he only needed one Magicka. So
what a bummer.
Oh no! He won that way, but yeah. The opponent conceded before he could go Akatosh. But
realistically, I know how it sucks to lose against that, but you still got to give it to them.
Yeah. So right now we join him. He's a bit on the back foot against a looks like I would say typical aggro Dagoth, but you don't really see the Mage Slayer all that often.
Yeah, indeed. I guess it used to be a lot better back in the day, where people actually used Firebolt as a regular card.
Yeah,
it was literally in every deck, in every blue deck. Most aggros ran it too, or at least that 3/3 that generated the ally.
Right.
But still, you could do worse. 3/2 for 2. Especially if you can buff it up.
Yeah. Well, and yes, he did there. And I think it was, K Fluffy and C-City were talking about it, that there's just a dearth of good 2-drops in Strength. That there aren't a lot of great ones, and so that he's, as a 3/2, he's actually not too bad. But... Alright, so...
Yeah, I guess in other colors, especially the Mournhold Trader, which is one of my favorite cards.
Yeah.
as I mentioned, very strong.
But now, hold on.
I guess there's a lot of prophecies, though.
Say what?
I guess there's a lot of prophecies, though, in Red, as we just saw the Orc, the other 4/1 that comes down when the board is full.
Oh, yeah.
The lane is full.
Ambusher, I think it is.
Yeah. Green Woods, Green Pact, something like that.
All right, so what do you think? Best play here is... Okay, well, I guess he's going to go for it. I was thinking maybe General Tullius, but that's probably the better one right there. Which, that's another card you don't see, even in Dragon decks, which I guess...
Yeah. No, go on.
I was going to say, I'm guessing when you see Alduin, cards like Alduin and Odahviing, like this is probably a dragon build of some kind, which you don't see in Empire very often either. But
I have actually a similar list like that.
Oh, do you?
I'm not proud of it because I do not like New Era. But I have an aggro Empire list. When I get a quest, I usually try with the aggro, but when it doesn't work out, I have to admit I sometimes switch to New Era, but it's not the sweatiest New Era, it's Dragon Ramp New Era, where actually I also get a lot of wins with Martin's Emblem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I have a list.
Similar build to what I think Brovington is running.
Yeah, I think the Black Worm is an interesting inclusion, since you're usually on the back foot.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. This isn't... I got that one confused with the Gravesinger, where it's it just bring back the highest card with charge. But yeah, Black Worm, that is an interesting. I get it for the body maybe, but yeah.
But we see Monk Strike, Clockwork Dragon, some drain tools. Also Daring Cutpurse, which usually can snowball, as you saw in the last game you spectated on me. I couldn't remove it ever since turn 2. It snowballed out of control. So frustrating.
Uh-oh. Does Gilgamesh have the reach to finish it off this turn? He's within 5. I think, yeah, actually, if he had the heirloom sword, that would do it. But I don't think he does.
Got silenced, right?
What's that?
It got silenced, right?
Oh, wait, he had an heirloom greatsword?
Yeah, look at the graveyard.
Oh my gosh! Oh, no kidding! I pulled that one out of my brain, but yeah.
Oh, really?
And one off. Oh.
Let's see.
Come on. And unfortunately for Brovington, that New Era and Odebing really, and Alduin to be fair, that's 3 cards unplayable until turn 11. That's rough. That's really rough.
The first 4.
Yeah, Swift Strike. Nope, Channeled Storm.
It's fine, here's an Edict.
Yeah, Edict, Streamminder.
Oh, that's also good. I'd save the Brahmin actually, and go for Tullius and Edict. You get a guard in both lanes.
Yeah.
Unless they don't have their charging Minotaur. I can't think of another charger with Breakthrough right now.
Well, I don't think this is an orc. I mean, in theory, the orc clan.
Tazcat.
Oh, Tazcat. Yeah.
Awaiting your command.
And
Wood Orc. Yeah.
Well, no. Daddy Dagoth. He's going to be online next turn.
Oh, right.
Here
Right.
you've been looking for me.
That might. That almost would be a red Brahmin just. Because if you leave the 5/3, there's a lot of breakthrough weaponry that could go on there. But I'm wondering, can he? I mean, do you think he tries to push a little bit here, or keep it? Try to play it safe.
Might as well. He has no access to drain right now, so you might want to go for a 2-turn lethal.
Yeah.
Really not sure why you would trade with the guard there. I'd rather sacrifice the Shadowfin or the Tullius.
Oh.
You just to pop the ward, he used the Colovian Trooper.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
Goodbye.
Doesn't end the game, but
Or
definitely.
he's slowly probably trying to OTK at this point. So, oh, that's a good draw.
That's going to get him a lot closer. That's 21-29. Okay, he's got lethal this next turn if he survives. Although we know intelligence has the lightning bolts prophecies. So,
Also, hear me out. That might actually have been a misplay.
okay.
Because you could have played Calgron Teeth and the Clockwork Dragon on the left lane.
Yeah.
Then you had Drain, you swing with that first, you're immune to Lightning Bolt.
Yeah. That's very true.
So it's going to come down to whether or not...
I'm feeling lucky.
All right.
Oh,
He
don't
says
say that. Don't jinx it, man. Don't jinx it.
I mean, the good news is he only has to break 3 of the runes. Oh, he swung with Odebing first. I thought he would... I mean, he is really... And that's it. Wow. Brovington able to...
Confident for the win.
Yep.
Hello there.
Wow. Good
GG.
game. Really quick, Brovington, he's going to play one more game before he quits for today. If we just want to jump in, we'll try another dual cast here.
Yeah, let's
then.
jump in. Let's jump in. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay. Let's jump in. Okay.
Alright. So, looks like Brovington is up against Mike LYC, Michael, you see, I don't know, the Dragonborn.
Hello there.
Michael Wisey. Oh,
Okay, that sounds
Dragonborn.
better.
I'm also the Dragonborn. There can only be one. No, there cannot. It's actually not lore friendly. I believe.
It would be interesting if there was a title like the Dragonborn or something that could only be held by one person, and it was like, you know, the last person to win a game with a dragon deck or something like that.
Or someone who placed number one in the gauntlet or something.
Right, yeah.
Band together, orcs.
But actually I'm the Dovahkiin. I forgot.
Oh.
Oops. So he's the imposter.
All right. Well, clearly he...
Anyway, let's get to the game.
Yep, he is obviously... I'm going to say it's an orc deck. It's a warrior orc deck from what I'm getting.
Seems so. Yeah. I think that's a fair shout, even if you don't get the ramp. You need to play defensive right now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Really a lot to think about what to do here, I guess. I'm aggro. What do I do?
Come now, Inu. I mean, there are some things. I mean, right there. I mean, come on. That may have taken a little bit of time to figure out.
So what would have been the alternative play in their hand right now? I wonder.
Yeah.
I don't want to be mean. Somebody might have called them or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. That's usually the default that I go with. It's a real world distraction. But Brovington, very fortunate. Just he had the ring in this. He was going to take some.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's huge.
Ring is still so underrated. I would say.
Underrated or overrated? Underrated?
Underrated.
In terms of how much of an impact it has?
Yeah.
Definitely agree.
I think very interesting. Charmer made long-term notes on his gameplay, and I also noted down when he has the ring and when not. And yeah, I think it wasn't much, but like 2 or 3%. He wins 2 or 3% more with the ring. But it was a long time ago, so it would be interesting to see the stats now.
Yeah.
So in an ideal world, it should be 50-50, right?
Yes.
Because the guy who starts should have an advantage too for being the one that starts, but...
And it's, I mean, depending on the matchup, it could be a disadvantage because, like, you play your card first, and if you're up against an aggro, they just go into the other lane. Yeah. And yeah, it's. Oof. That hurts. I mean, the only good news is he can use Monk Strike to get rid of that and drain, and can also play his woodland. No dragons in hand at the moment. Oh, okay, he's gonna go with guard. It looks like. I guess he wants to get rid of the
That is not bad. If he does that, I would also play the woodland on the left, so you can Monk Strike it next turn to the right.
Oh, okay, you'd play
or
him
the other way around. The other way around.
Field.
Play him in shadow.
Okay.
Play him in shadow. Yeah. Because the creatures have zero attack, and the newly one would gain cover.
Yeah. Best case scenario, he gets a dragon next turn.
Yeah, that's also on the back of my mind.
Obviously, in these colors, doesn't have tiny dragon, which is the most cost efficient. But I guess probably another Karthfire sport. Karthfire. I don't know. The 4/4 dragon probably.
Yeah. It has done some work. It really is not the worst dragon.
No.
Do you know how it interacts with what you call cheer point? Because technically they should get -2, right, with sheer point.
Yeah, that's a good call. I don't think I've seen that combo go off, so I'm not entirely sure. I think you're right, though. I think that would be the most ideal, or it would be an ideal combination to set up.
But I guess you would usually play it the other way around because Calfspy is 5 cost.
Yeah, it would be a later game, I guess, defensive setup there.
Okay.
The forest
Mike
will
is really
not
busy.
suffer
Oh.
your presence.
It's amazing when you only have your opponent only has like 2 cards in their hand. Somehow they have the right answer, and unfortunately
Perfect answer, yeah.
he can't trade. There's no dragon. I mean, he can do 2 monk strikes, which I guess is ideal.
That's probably the play there.
I would say take out the horsey, because the 0/1 is a card draw, right? Yeah. All right, so he is.
Also fair play. They decided to play the lookout in the shadow lane, right? So maybe they expected some sort of removal.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt. Okay. Yep. He does get rid of. Now it does put a charge. Oh, is that a 4? Is Shadowmare comes out as a 4/4 next? Is that his? Or is it a 2/2? No, I think it's a 4/4, right?
No, 4/4.
Yeah, 4/4. So there's a 4/4 charge now, but Bravington is back up to 16, out of immediate danger right now. Thornhist Mage. Although we saw, you can't really rely on your guards. Michael is running Earthbone Spinner. I'm sure he's got at least 1 more, if not 2, in the deck.
Probably. Also maybe Lalu Sharpshooter or Shadowton Priest.
Yeah.
Some people even run Mute. I think Warrior is also very underrated.
Oh yeah.
Color. Might argue that it might have even been the best before the tricolors came out.
Battle shall be ours.
Oh no. Well, things just took a huge turn. All it took was. Oh boy.
Defenses will crumble.
Alduin is way too far offline, but he's really the only saving grace. Yeah.
But interesting to see that they're running Reflective Automaton, which is also a cheap health trigger for the lookout.
Yeah.
But
If it had come down just a couple turns ago. I mean,
Smart inclusion, yeah.
to be fair, he would have healed for 4, so he'd be at 8, and I think he's
Yeah.
pretty much dead regardless, unfortunately.
You can't win them all sometimes.
No, it just stinks when you get to this point where you're slowly you're the opponent, the aggro opponent's running out of cards, and they just have enough burst at the end to push through.
And I also don't think that they did any misplays here, so
Fine display.
What was that?
or I couldn't identify any big misplays
No.
in this game, so can't do anything against that. They just draw a line.
Yep, and just playing out the hand. And
Good effort though.
Superb work.
And Bravington giving a nice GG.
Oh, come on, Mike.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Mighty axe.
but I just don't. Why? I don't understand.
Crumble.
Like, you've won the game. The game is over. Yeah. Bravington, I totally understand that. I would have done the same thing.
I hope it's aggressive.
Well, oh yes, I actually played this guy in my alternate account. It's Burn Assassin, the laziest.
Burn Assassin.
Well, one of the laziest builds and laziest types of games to play. It's just everything does damage to your face. Yeah, but yeah.
So
Your destruction
if
is at hand.
with that information, I probably should have kept the queen, but
Careful there, friend.
Yep.
oh well.
And he does run, I don't know how many copies, but he got me with, he had 3 cards in his hand, and one of them was Knife in the Dark, or whatever it is, the 4-cost silence draw card.
Yeah. Knife to the throat.
Yeah. And that was it. If I'd been, because I had a 6/4 drain on the board, if that had survived, the game would have been over. But, yep. So anyway, here we are here now. Inu versus Kid 44, 9, Div 2, Agent of the Throne, playing Burst Assassin. Nice second rune prophecy.
Yeah, nice second rune prophecy, but it's turn 3. I lost 2 runes.
They
Well,
So at least give me that game.
You gotta look on the bright side, man.
Yeah. Okay. And I actually like to counter aggro against burn decks, especially if I technically have a lot of drain, but they have knives to the throat.
winds favor us.
Just is my take on aggro assassin. try to be counter-aggressive if possible.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. Not a whole lot to. I guess quarter club.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 11.
I don't have an ideal hand, but let's look for a hand of Dagoff. But what do I get rid of?
Yeah, you've got a great late
Might have
game.
to be Tascad. Might have to be Tascad because it's the latest card. Because the belligerent can be clutch.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
I hate getting rid of reach, but I think you're right.
Yeah.
Oh.
But at this point, look at the state of my hand. I play this slow, I lose anyway. So I'm playing to my outs.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And that's that's why this was one of those games that tilted me pretty good, just because I was like, it's so lazy.
Away with you!
But
Yep. Corner club gambler. They didn't even hit that with the lightning bolt.
oh no, it's just all.
That is my bid. Yeah, lightning bolt, right?
Yep.
Yeah. GG.
Yep.
Can't do much.
Way to go, kid. Slow clap. Jeez.
This episode is sponsored by Poops at Night, a card from the brilliant mind of Inu. I skipped the order a little bit. I've been trying to do these custom cards in the order that they were submitted, but because we've got Inu featured in the video, I thought I would go ahead and throw this in there since this is something he put up there shortly after, I think, our Spotlight game, after hearing me say, pretty much call any Argonian with a unique, legendary title Poops at Night or poops in the water or whatever it is. So this is in honor of my guffaw, I guess. But it is functional as well. So Poops at Night is a 2-cost in Scout colors, 2/3, Pilfer, gains cover. So kind of similar to the Ratway Prospector, who gains cover after she attacks, which in many cases, because she's a 1/2, is attacking face because she wouldn't really survive against an actual a creature if she went up against it. Same thing for Poops at Night. Gains cover. Obviously, he's thwarted by guards, and he can be taken out pretty easy. He doesn't ramp up, doesn't get bigger. That may be something though. Maybe not at a 2-cost, maybe at a 3-cost. If he's a 2/3/3, Pilfer gains cover, also +1/+1 or something, maybe to make him a little more. But this is more or less a gag card. Again, the name's Poops at Night. Like there's really not much, not anywhere you can go with that in terms of trying to keep a straight face. I'm sure it's certainly not lore appropriate. And I'm gonna probably brighten up it up a little bit. The original card is very dark, as is befitting what it is, but just so that you can see it's actually an Argonian in a loincloth, I'll probably bring up the brightness on it a little bit. But anyway, it's a card I think its stats are fine. I like it's unique legendary. It adds a little color, a little bit of flavor to the game. It's not overpowered. It's just kind of a fun card. So thank you, Inu, for providing this fun little unique legendary. Thank you all for taking a gander, and now back to the games.
If it's mid-range Atronach, the Atronach Battle Mage, it's also one of the very best decks in the game. I think it's the strongest mid-range deck probably out there.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't know how to play against it. You need to be very aggressive in a mid-range mirror match, for example.
Do your work.
If you play against mid-range Battle Mage, if you go in for a resource battle, you most likely will lose.
My paws are
Because at the
quicker
one
than
point
your
they'll just
eyes.
have these conjurers and ward them up, and
Yeah.
so you just go full ham and make them waste their rapid shots on targets
I'm ready.
like that. And they're fireful.
Watch yourself now.
It's interesting.
That's also
Go ahead.
yeah. No, it's
Well, I was gonna say I'm wondering why he equipped the dagger after hitting. He could have gotten one more point of damage off that. I wonder he threw it on there after the fact. Very interesting.
So do I want to use my drain right now? I would say not, because I do not have any good follow-up plays. Give me some card draw. Okay, it's nice to see a rapid shot. Because I wouldn't mind using them on the Breton Conjurers once the ward has been popped, so they do not reward them. And it actually seems to be mid-range.
Behold, my magnificent
mid-range.
monster.
Yep.
Which is very bad because I don't have the right hand to play against it right now.
Oh, you got Razmadazm in there. He's fantastic. He'll get it done for you.
I will have your head. it!
Let's see if I make it that far. I played a queen left. She just
Probably gets lightning bolted. If you got my luck.
really not a. Do I kill the Wardcrafter here? Because rally is also annoying.
Oh right, yeah, that can really snowball.
Yeah, I'm not fond of this play, but I also there's one argument for me to play this on the
God,
field lane,
to
but
me.
they probably have a way to ward it up. So
Yeah.
now it's going to eat the lightning bolt probably, and I take 4 to the face. When they equip the manic
By the
invitation.
8th,
Ah, they already
will
used the
meet
manic
their
invitation.
makers.
What?
Okay, it's Jabate invade.
What? No. I mean, really?
Atronox with invade.
Okay. Yeah. I guess that's. Yeah, that's got to be it.
And you know what? That should have been the proper way to play invade, not to keyword horde, but play some big Atronox and give them a little bit of buffs, even more.
I agree.
So I'm not actually that mad.
No. But it's weird because you don't see it that often. I think Sir Prook, he used to do videos and everything.
Yeah.
He was the first one I saw to use invade that way.
Yeah, as I said, for me, it would be the proper way to use it without actually exploiting it as a toxic mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
Because especially in these color combinations, they also don't run invasion party.
Let's do the fish stick.
So, and at this point, the gate is not my concern, right? So even if as long as it doesn't give keywords, I still have to get rid of their board, right? So it's pretty much guaranteed buffs for the Daedra right now.
Yeah. Which, I mean, right off the jumper, seeing like Alfie Conjure would normally be a trade with the Flame Atronach, but with that buff now, it will survive.
This one is for you, buddy.
Try
Yeah,
something.
that's
You won't
Oh boy. Yeah, I don't see myself getting out of this predicament here. The Alfik would have just eaten a free trade.
Let's shed some
and
light on the
triggers.
problem.
I would have loved to get Night Storm if they have one in their deck.
Do you run Ice Storm in this?
No,
Oh, okay.
but I had a hope that they might.
Let's do the fish
Oh.
Yeah. That one has to go.
Don't underestimate
That always
me.
feels
But no,
bad. But
Yeah. Giving them access to.
ooh. 7.
Do they have lethal? 4, 5,
Not
6, 9, 11, and then
Oh.
3 more with the Mentos Ring, 14. You know what? If I play this on the left, it just gets traded, and I might lose the turn afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So, or do I belligerent and pop this one back?
Well, so
You know what could happen is I play Hand of Dagoth. If I'm very lucky, they don't finish me off. I get a Shadow Shift from one of my Rune Pops. I shift him over, equip him with a dagger, and Swift Strike and heal for a bazillion.
right? I mean, if nothing else, you do have the Swift Strike dagger combination you can do without going face if you want to.
Oh man. What is the right play here? I might be dead regardless because they have like Uncounter or something in their hand waiting, but
That's true.
let's go for the flash play.
to submit or come to die.
Also maybe use this.
Let's hope you have not come to
In
die.
case they have Rapid Shot, Lightning Bolt or something.
Oh yeah, good call. Good call.
Well, if they have Lightning Bolt, they'll use it face and finish me, probably with the tome. Yeah.
Well,
I was 5-0 with that deck.
this one here.
Now as soon as you speak mate, it's just classic.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
I think it's a very creative deck. Can't be mad against that.
Yeah.
You are not worthy.
And I also think there might be more behind that turn to invade card, maybe to A, force an instant concession,
Right.
or B, make the opponent focus on the shadow lane hard, and then you just come in with some unexpected cards in your field lane. This is mid-range sorcerer with Black Worm Sorcerer. Is that his name?
Worm King Agent.
Oh,
I
Worm
think,
King Agent.
And to be fair, folks, I did actually ask, that was a custom request. I asked him, I said, I wanted Sorcerer, do you have anything with Worm King Agent? Or, yeah. And he actually does. And it's in premium, too, so something to look forward to.
Let's see if he shows up.
All right.
Well, if I drop out of the top 160s, I'm blaming you. No, I'm trying to get to the top 100 actually.
Are you really?
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not.
Okay, I was gonna say you already got the card
been
back.
there. Yeah. Okay. Probably invade.
More than likely.
Watch yourself now.
But I've been assured that top 100 players don't play invade.
No.
No, this is definitely.
Well, technically they're not in the top 100, but
That's true.
there's one guy.
My
I think he showed up in
magnificent
your video
monster.
playing very high. I think in the top 50 even.
Yeah.
That still plays invade.
Yep.
And yeah, if we weren't recording right now, I would say some things to that guy.
Well, now
Okay.
Channeled Storm isn't.
It's Stealer of Secrets, which means I have not a good hand right now, and it's probably a loss at that point.
That's the positive thinking.
Well, watch them have Executor Firebolt now,
Yeah.
or even Fire Storm. I might be completely wrong here, but I also have a list with Stealer of Secrets.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, definitely not in
Okay, never
favor.
mind.
That's me.
All right, so hey, kudos and apologies to Toxic Beta. I mean, the name Toxic Beta does not usually denote good things, but at least it is not invade. It is not toxic via invade. So, huzzah!
Okay. So my thoughts are now: be Magicka efficient, silence and discerning thief, or lightning bolt to keep the bodies alive.
Well, wait.
But
He's a 2/2. He comes out as a 2/2 initially, right? So
right.
negation would just wipe him out.
Who's the high level player?
Sounds quicker than your now.
Well, I probably would have gone for the play anyway and be shocked, like, whoa, that's right.
It's crazy how much negation has really shaped like just the inclusion of that card. Even though there's so many decks that can't run it, just how many cards like that are considered no longer viable or problematic to use because negation exists.
That's true. And they're probably running another Ice Storm, or was very desperational from them. Probably.
The Fighters Guild
Oh, man.
stands ever ready.
So that's worse than a lightning bolt.
No. Actually not, because I couldn't have done that.
True.
So, if they have another...
Oh no!
Okay,
Giggles.
it's still have secrets afterwards. This is still have secrets after all. Okay, so
This might be handy.
we get rid of the dagger.
Nice. There's Worm King.
Oh,
Woo!
there's a friend.
Oh, look at that.
But I'm afraid they will not play a lot of
You must be cleansed.
monsters for me to monsters cards,
Yeah.
not Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
Let's see.
not the best format for Worm King to make his debut or his appearance, but
Watch this.
still a great looking card.
Well, now it slays.
Yes. Yep.
Watch them. So
Oh, that's the worst.
Okay.
You
Worm King doing work. Yeah.
Let's see. If an Ancano is coming down, okay, I have mine to counter it, because what I'm afraid of too is Ancano Red Year.
Oh, good thought. I did not even occur to me, but that is a viable concern. All right, Toxic has.
Because if they do not run these two cards, their deck is incomplete in my opinion. Because there's no reason not to run Ancano in a control deck, and no reason not to run Red Year.
Yeah. Well, he runs Abner, so I'm guessing he probably does run Incano as well.
Okay, I actually do not want to address the Abner. But I have 10 Magicka. I haven't even used the ring, and here's us debating how strong the ring is. But do that.
Nice. I'm wondering if we're gonna probably see a Dawn's Wrath here, so.
Yeah. So I was thinking, which lane would I want to have Dawn's Wrath?
Yep.
I decided to play the Daggerfall on the left because
Here
if
we
they
make our stand.
play something to counter it, I can swing it in and get my bow instantly.
I think you've got lethal here, right? Yeah. Oh wait, no. One Magicka off lethal.
6. How much cards do they have? 5. Can I make them overdraw?
They've got 6, 7, 8. No. Yeah, Fade triggers, they will overdraw, yeah.
Oh man.
This is weird.
Red Year is giving me concerns. But if they play Red Year, I just Lightning Bolt them, right? And
I
I win.
have many important
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
on my mind.
So... Oh, wait, I had lethal? I'm so sorry about
Well,
that.
so was I. Yeah, no, I didn't see either. How? Because you got the 1 point of breakthrough.
Arcana break. Okay, Hatchery Meddler. If they run in raid, I should keep that, but I sometimes look at their title, The Betrayer. Seems like an aggro player to me.
Well, at least
Because all they do is
the name isn't like Toxic Turd Muffin or something, so just Turian 22.
By the way,
I have no fear of you.
how much longer until my card is revealed?
Which the
Yeah, let's not spoil it.
right. No, it's I mean there are a lot of cards. It's probably we probably got another dozen or so games. I mean, I can move it up on the queue. I just right now I've been going in order, and there have been a lot since, but there's also a lot before. But I'll take a look. If it's going to be a while, I might move it up. Maybe even for this video.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, just as a thematic thing.
But now I'm thinking maybe I should have come up with more creative effect, but you know the card only has one goal. The Argonian in there only wants to do one thing,
Right.
so he doesn't want to be seen. Okay. The thing is, you know, I want to save my negation to a point where it gets where I'm closer to losing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I was gonna say he hasn't even broken a rune yet, so it's not like he's really pushing, and he's down to 3 cards. I mean, he'll have 4, but yeah,
Just to get a presence on the field lane.
My paws are quicker
And an
than
annoying
your
card
eyes.
that they might want to address. I'm playing that.
What?
Do not test me.
What is this?
It's ugly.
Oh man. Are you serious?
What?
What do I do now? I need to go. I need to go face, yeah. Well, I'm just going to keep playing mid-rangey and let's see.
Oof. First Room Prophecy. This game is not, I don't know what the heck.
But why? Why? Oh, how does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm a little baffled myself. Okay, now it's making at least this is not a straight up. I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's ever a good, like, you know how we said with Invade, if you play it a certain way. I don't know that Workshop is ever a fair card to play.
No, there's no excuse for.
Hey, tit for tat though, you got a nice prophecy break as well.
Yeah. Also, I haven't seen any Dwem, so I'm interested if they're only running the Factotum package.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, and the thing is, if he doesn't find the Titan, you're in good shape. If he does find it in the next couple turns, it's pretty much just game over.
So that's why a turn lethal would be great. Because I just can't see myself get a 1-turn lethal yet.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a card I'll be willing to discard.
And she's not even premium. Why? Get rid of that ugly non-premium. You have no excuse for having any cards that are not premium. Any whatsoever, Mr. Gems coming out the wazoo.
Well, I actually should spend some, to open my 290 pack. So I have room to get more crystals.
First world problems, folks. You're hearing it now. Oh, I need to open my packs. My 290 unopened packs. It's the worst of
This day is mine.
You know what I thought to myself? Maybe somehow record a pack opening session with 300 packs. As crazy as it sounds, try to get the God pack.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I've gotten close. The other day I just recorded 2 legendaries and a premium epic. That was a pretty nice...
Ooh,
Unfortunately, they weren't legendaries that I could really do anything with, but still legendary.
Yeah, gotta take.
All right.
So...
Close now, but I think this game is in your...
Well, don't say that one Titan changes it all.
I didn't finish the Satans. I left it as a cliffhanger.
Oh, okay. Sorry. What don't we want to die to lightning bolts? Damn. Have I overdone it?
I
don't know.
This might be handy.
I mean, I don't know that even with a
Why?
prophecy they'd be able to...
Well, with a Titan. Now the Titan should be enough. Come on.
Yeah.
They only have 7 magic or 8. Well, technically, if they have the 2 cost,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Okay. Well, they don't have the Titan anyway.
I will be triumphant.
All right, so
Okay.
lots of workshops.
I don't want to give it a GG because of them simply running. But somehow I'm annoyed that they run it because it doesn't make sense.
Right.
But yeah,
It has been my honor.
There you go. That's
GG.
never regret taking the high road, really. And And that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much to those who put your prowess and talent on display. Big thank you to Inu for coordinating schedules and being able to do some dual casting with me. I look forward to being able to do that with other folks as well. I know Brave has expressed interest. Looking forward to doing that with her at some point in the near future. And anybody else who's interested, it's just another way to help connect folks. And we'll also, hopefully, tomorrow be able to get on Discord and get some videos for next Friday's Friendly Fighting Fridays or whatever. Can't remember exactly what it's called, but that's going to be a lot of fun too. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep playing.